Hey, Chris here with another Is It Worth Seeing Theatrically? We're talking Mickey 17 from director Bong Joon-ho, starring Robert Pattinson. This movie did come out on March 7th, and the book that it's based on is called Mickey 7 from Edward Ashton. Now, the big difference between the book and the movie is in the book, it's more of a philosophical take on cloning versus the movie that's more of a political satire, dark comedy. And it does also star Mark Ruffalo in this movie as a failed senator who decides to take this group on a flight to the planet so they can start a new colony. And Mark Ruffalo's character is kind of a tonal whiplash from the rest of the characters. Everybody else is kind of taking their roles and kind of playing them straight, whereas Mark Ruffalo is like this over-the-top dictator character, and he seems out of place in regards to the movie. But I feel like there was a movie here that could have been so much better if it had followed the kind of philosophical area of like what does it mean to be cloned? How does the cloning affect people? And because as we sit there and watch the movie and they go through the Mickeys, each one of them has a slightly different personality. And so when we have Mickey 17, who's kind of the main Mickey of this movie, he's kind of a introvert, reserved, kind of afraid of what other people are going to do with him, and allows people to push him over and everything. And then you get Mickey 18, who's a diametric opposed version of him, who's unhinged and really doesn't care what other people think. And I think that it's a testament to Robert Pattinson's acting ability to see these two very different characters on screen together. You can kind of see what they're going for, and it's great to watch. Ultimately, is Mickey 17 worth seeing in the theater? It was enjoyable. I liked it. I think there was a lot more they could have done with it that would have made it a far more interesting movie, but what we did get is much better than a lot of movies that have been put out in theaters. However, it is also one of those things where it's like there's nothing visually amazing you have to see on the big screen. The sound design isn't set up in such a way that you need the sound system that you would get in a theater. But I do think that supporting directors, filmmakers who come out and put out movies like this that are not your typical fare, I think they do need to be supported, and the theater is probably one of the best ways to support them, because it does show studios that there still is a major interest in movies like this. I would say, though, if you're not a huge fan of Bong Joon-ho, you might want to skip this one at the theater. And even if you're kind of you enjoyed Parasite, you've enjoyed Snowpiercer, you've enjoyed Okja, any of those, I would say go check it out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed to watch this one. You just have to be prepared for Mark Ruffalo's character. Kind of just, it feels like he's out of place in this entire movie. So, I mean, ultimately, that's my take on Mickey 17. What do you think? Big screen or small? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this. And subscribe for more. Until next time, I'll see you at the movies. Bye-bye.